ball of old rags, a goat's bladder filled with horsehair, or a sphere made of wood. Any one of these, as far back as 3,000 years BC, meant but one thing. Someone, somewhere, was playing the game that's known to us today as soccer or football. Granted that in the 3,000 years past, the game was called Suchu by the Chinese, Kimari by the Japanese, and Gomakari in Mexico, to name but a few. But the name really didn't matter. For in 1848 in Britain, the 14 Cambridge rules were adopted, and except for minor changes, the game of soccer has altered very little. Even though soccer is relatively new to the United States, there are already some famous players and coaches who are helping the game become one of America's fastest growing sports. The greatest soccer player, Pelé, is probably better known worldwide than any athlete from any other sport. In coaching, especially in the United States, this man, Hubert Vogelsinger, is probably better known than any other coach. He is recognized by other coaches, players, and the press as a phenomenon when it comes to developing very talented players that succeed in mastering the game of soccer. Head coach at Yale, as well as professionally successful in the NASL, the North American Soccer League, he was one of the very first coaches ever given an A license rating by the United States Soccer Federation, and is a charter member of that organization.
The way I was brought up in the game was simply just going out there and chasing a soccer ball and having fun. Very frankly, I can't even remember whether the games I played in I won or lost. Until I was about 15, 16 years old, I don't even remember playing in any type of organized, where I had to be at practice, where I had to show up for the game. I just showed up. That was a game. I was there. We played. I remember some of the goals I scored, but who won, I couldn't tell you. And I think this kind of a philosophy I have tried to bring back into my way of coaching soccer. My first job, I think, as a coach, is to make the kids love the game. And the only way they're going to love the game is if the activities I'm engaging them are fun. Now, what is more fun than a ball? Whether it's a soccer ball or not, it doesn't matter. It's a ball that has a life on its own. It has a soul. It is a challenge.
Soccer is a kicking game, and successful kicking means you have to know your foot. Coach Vogelsinger says you need to find your sweet spot. The first thing to do is sit down and try to grab the grass with your toes.
Make sure that we all know where the sweet spot, so to speak, is. Now put your hand at the end of your shin and bend your foot toward it. Now this is the spot right there where the foot is bent, right on top here. Okay, now everybody, now gently just have the ball bounce up and down here. Just up and down. Keep the foot flat on the ground that you have a solid impact. Okay, now let's see if we can kick the ball straight up in the air with any tops, without any spin. Straight up in the air. Straight up in the air. And keep your toe down. Keep your toe down. This is not good. If the ball comes toward, you see that toe coming up here? That spin is no good. This spin is no good. The toe is coming up. The toe must stay down. The toe must stay down.
Here's a good example of the right and wrong way. On the top is the correct way. On the bottom, the incorrect. The great thing about soccer is that there are many skills you can practice by yourself. This exercise is a perfect example, and there are many variations. For instance, try alternating your feet each time you kick the ball. Now try kicking the ball and standing up to catch it. Watch in slow motion. Kick straight up. No spin on the ball. Toes pointed down. This is how not to do it. Note the foot position and the angle of the ball. Now let's stand up and hold the ball at knee level.
Hop, here, hop. Step beside the ball. And then touch it. There, touch, there, touch it. The ball goes straight out. One more time, let's go.
Remember what the coach said. Hold the ball below the knee. Legs bent, head down. Visualize kicking the ball straight ahead.
We're holding the ball around hip height. And now we do this. We do this. This is going to go up in the air. Up in the air, but still not. Nice and easy. Up. Now the supporting foot is behind the ball, and the ball goes up in the air. Okay, but not yet. Hold it. Touch it. Hop. Touch it. Touch it. Touch it. Touch it. Should go straight up.
Remember, keep your head down and keep moving forward.
Keep them down.
Now that you've touched the ball, try kicking it straight up. But don't put any spin on the ball at all.
Up. Up. Got it?
Watch it now in slow motion. Note the head forward, knees bent. As he kicks the ball, the toes are down and contact is at waist level. Now practice yourself, remembering all you've learned about the position of your body, the angle of approach, the direction of the ball. Now try these variations that the coach is demonstrating. When you have the other exercises mastered, try this. It's the epitome of footwork and requires a great deal of skill. The key to all of this is practice. With practice, your skills will improve, and the more fun it'll all be. And when you know your foot, you'll be on your way to mastering this.
We have two ways of kicking up ball, either low or high. One is the straight approach, straight in there. And one is a little the angle approach, right there. The key is the balance. Your weight and your balance must be carried on the supporting foot. You can see the toe beside your knee. You look beside your knee. Toe down, arms to the side, head down. The straight approach is more difficult simply because it doesn't allow you as a large leg swing, because the back swing is not as elaborate, but it's a quicker method.
Let's look again at the approach to kicking the ball. Here is the side approach. And this is the front.
This jump in is vital to get your leg back, in order to get that backswing there.
In slow motion, you can see the full backswing. Remember to jump into it. Move your leg back and then forward up to the ball.
Stand over the ball. Supporting foot beside the ball. Toe down, knee over the ball. Okay?
Get into a comfortable kicking position by sculpting your body over the ball and use your toes as suction cups for better balance.
How does it feel? You are trying to strike a ball with full force. And that means you must take all the resources available to you. It's almost a recoiling and an explosion. And this is where it comes from, right there. I'm digging in, right there.
Remember that the key on both the straight and angle approach is balance. You have to maintain that balance on your supporting foot. Keep your knee over the ball. Now start stroking the ball forward.
Follow through. The momentum must naturally carry you forward. If your whole leg swing is well synchronized with your whole body action. And sometimes it is and sometimes it isn't. That was not bad. And I come in from the side. You can see whether I'm struggling or not. Hey, that's not bad, because I can follow all the way throughout.
As you practice, remember that your momentum should naturally carry you forward. And don't forget the follow-through.
Okay, good.
When you're comfortable with this, there are many games you can play with your friends to make practice fun.
Now the idea is to imagine yourself that you're on the golf course and you're Jack Nicklaus. You check the wind, and you check the thing there, and then you take your practice swing. Right, straight through the ball. Imagine yourself going straight through the ball, straight toward your target. And then you step on, and nice and easy. Oh. Hold it.
Remember to keep your head down.
Let's go.
As Coach Vogelsinger said,
Through the ball.
think
Okay,
straight
keep
through
your
the
head
ball, kick straight through the ball, and try to hit the target.
Pepsi Cola at stake. Pepsi Cola at stake. Oh.
The idea is to have fun while you learn. And here's a great game to play with two friends. It gives you a realistic feel for a game and helps you practice what you've learned. Always remember the basics, the body positions and the movements. Play properly and you'll end up scoring a goal. In American football, you kick with your toes, but in soccer, you kick with your instep. There are low instep kicks and high instep kicks. These aren't just ideas. They're basics used by every professional player. The ultimate reward for good kicking is scoring, and you can't win without it. As indicated, the low instep drive is meant to keep the ball low. Watch it in stop action. Notice the support foot next to the ball. The knee of the kicking foot over the ball. Balance is maintained throughout the action, and the toes stay pointed down. With the proper execution, the ball goes where it's supposed to. In this case, into the net for a goal. Let's take another look. First, at the wrong way to do the low instep kick. The player's weight is too far back. His feet are out of position. His toes are pointing up on the follow-through. Now the right way. Supporting foot next to the ball. His foot goes straight through the ball. And his toes are pointing down on the follow-through. Remember that your support foot is next to the ball, and your knee is over the ball upon impact. Once again, with the proper execution, the ball will go where you want it, the way you want it. Next comes the high instep kick. To do this, your supporting foot is behind the ball instead of alongside. This is how you loft the ball into the air. When you do it right, it works. In slow motion, Coach Vogelsinger demonstrates the high instep kick. He places his supporting foot behind the ball and drives his toes through the middle of the ball. Let's look at the difference between the high and low instep kicks. With the high instep, note that the body leans back. The support foot is slightly behind the ball. On the low instep kick, the body is leaning forward. The support foot is next to the ball.
The leg goes up and the ball goes up. See this position here of the instep, and that's the way the ball goes. Straight up in the air. Huh? And okay.
Notice what this player is doing wrong. The support foot is too far forward, and his leg crosses his body on the follow-through. Let's watch a second attempt. Here again, the support foot is even further out of place, which will decrease the effectiveness of the kick. Now watch the right way. Notice the position of the supporting foot as he approaches the ball. His head's forward, leg back, and watch his follow-through.
The instep goes up, diagonally up. Right? This goes this way through the shot, and the instep drive, lofted, goes diagonally up in the air. No?
The high instep drive is designed to move the ball down the field. The foot drives through the ball, and the angle of the instep lifts it. These drives help you to put the ball where you want it to be. You must practice each in order to master these power basics. So far, we've learned how to kick balls from the ground. But now we'll learn the volley. It doesn't matter at what level you're playing. The volley is still an important fundamental to learn. A volley is simply a kick of the ball while it's in the air. Timing of the approach is very important. Wait till the ball is below the knee before you kick it, and make sure your supporting foot is next to the ball. Watch carefully as Coach Vogelsinger demonstrates in slow motion. He waits for the ball to drop below the knee, then kicks straight through the ball, and follows through with toes down. Watch again and see the entire motion.
Firm instep, firm instep, top of the instep. Imagine yourself, the ball is exploding on the top of your instep. Good, too soft a foot, didn't firm up your ankle. Too much with the inside of the foot. Firm, that's good, but you lean back a little bit, huh? You got away with it.
Let's take a look at some of our students try the volley. This player has his weight too far back, and his momentum is lost. He hesitates and then has to start running again. In this shot, the player's timing is off. The ball is too high, causing him to kick it with the ankle instead of the instep. This player's weight is too far back, and he's totally out of balance. Watch again as the coach demonstrates the right way of using the full volley. Watch his concentration, timing, and footwork.
Bingo, good. Right. And bingo, concentrate. Yes. And concentrate. Here we go. And pow. The ball must drop below your knee. Then you can strike it. Keep your knee over the ball. As soon as it gets too high, it's too difficult to get your knee over the ball, and you have no power. Bingo, good.
Right.
And bingo, concentrate, yes. And concentrate, here we go, and pow. You're a little bit too far forward, okay? Keep your hip up. Keep you're so forward, you can't, this is no good. Forward, let the hip go through.
One thing that may help you as you practice is visualizing that you're kicking the ball into the goal. Once you've mastered the volley, then it's time to try the half volley. This maneuver takes more precise timing and a lot more skill. You can't kick too soon or too late. Kick just as the ball hits the ground. Head down, toes down.
And yes, good half volley. That was good half volley.
The last volley we'll look at is the side volley. It's more advanced and, like its name indicates, is approached from the side. Keep the ball to the side. Swing your leg back, over, and down to keep the ball low. With good volleys, you can shoot well, score more, and win more. If there's one thing Coach Vogelsinger likes to emphasize, it's that soccer should be fun to play and to practice. Because of that, he uses a number of games to teach the fundamentals. Here's one you can play with a friend. Stand side by side and alternate instep kicks. Keep the feet moving and practice your teamwork.
And up. Table tennis has to stay within the... Oh, Peter. Oh, oh, oh. More difficult would be no bounce. No bounce. No bounce. Oh, 1-0. Okay, 1-0 here though. 1-0.
There's no substitute for practice, and that means a lot of hard work. But it can be a great deal more fun if you share these training games with your friends. Let's take a look at what we've learned in this program. First, we learned that you have to know your foot. You have to practice exercises like this to get accustomed to the ball. Remember to kick straight up, no spin on the ball, and keep your toes pointed down. Hold the ball below the knee, legs bent, head down. Visualize kicking the ball straight ahead. There are two kinds of approaches: the straight in and the side. Remember that your momentum should naturally carry you forward. Think straight through the ball, kick straight through the ball. On the low instep kick, put your support foot next to the ball. Foot straight through, knee over the ball, toes pointing down. On the high instep kick, support foot behind the ball. Toe drives through the ball. A volley is a kick with the ball still in the air. Timing is critical. Wait for the ball to drop below the knee before you kick it. One of the power basics that Coach Vogelsinger recommends is a group of exercises he calls soccer-nastics. They're great fun, and here are a few that you can do at home with a friend. The game of soccer is filled with excitement no matter where you play. It may be in your backyard, at school, or on a college or professional team. But wherever it may be, it should always be fun. Great fun. Soccer has grown tremendously over the last few years. More people are playing the game than ever before, on all levels, from the pros to kids on sandlots. The game has a lot to offer in both mental and physical conditioning. But in order to get the maximum benefit and enjoy it to the utmost, it's important to learn the basics, to be able to put those fundamental elements into a game. That's where this man comes in. He's Hubert Vogelsinger, soccer coach at Yale University and a successful coach in the North American Soccer League. If you want to learn soccer, this is the man to teach you.
Now, this is the way I approach my philosophy in regards to coaching kids. If I do the job right and I romanticize them the right way, then they will come to me to ask me how to become better. But my first job is to make them love the game. And the only way they're going to love the game is if the activities I'm engaging them are fun.
With some knowledge of the elementary skills of soccer, you can gradually advance to the more difficult techniques of the game. The ultimate goal in soccer is, of course, scoring. But it takes a lot of practice to develop the skills and teamwork to put the ball into a net. And that's what Power Basics of Soccer is all about. Coach Vogelsinger thinks it's important to have fun while you practice. And juggling helps you fine-tune your ball handling skills and enjoy the game. To begin juggling, start with instep kicks and remember all you've learned about keeping your body in the right position. Don't kick the ball too high. When you feel comfortable, try alternating feet on the instep kicks. Remember to move your feet. This player's doing it wrong. He's not moving his feet.
He shouldn't give me the ball when he's in trouble, and I shouldn't give him the ball when I'm in trouble. When you're in control. Very important in a game that you make a pass when you're in control, not when you have to get rid of it. Hop, hop, hop.
This game is a lot of fun to practice with a friend. Each one juggles several times until he has control, and then he passes it. Teamwork is important.
Hop, 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 hop. My left is letting me down today. Hop. Oh, that was not so good. Good recovery. Good recovery. Ooh, that was a good one. Hop, 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 hop. Inside of the foot. Inside of the foot. Again, inside of the foot.
Remember to keep the feet moving. Keep your head forward. Don't lean back. That's when you lose control of the ball. Keep your arms to the side and make sure you don't kick the ball with your ankle. The more you practice, the better you'll get. Practice with one foot and then try alternating feet. The next juggling technique to try is with the outside of the foot. Try to keep the ball at your side, not behind your body. Remember to keep your feet moving. This exercise requires a tremendous amount of hip flexibility, so you need to practice a lot. Keep your head forward, arms at the side, and don't kick the ball too high. When you first start, kick it once and catch it. After a while, you should be able to do this. Now that you've learned some of the basics, you can put some of the techniques together. It's almost like dancing with the ball. With some practice, you can get really tricky and try juggling with the inside and outside of the same foot. And then the inside of one foot to the outside of the other. And finally, the most difficult combination, from the outside of one foot to the outside of the other.
That's it. That's it. Move your feet. Stay light on your feet. That's it. Up. That's not bad, but move your feet a little bit. Move your feet a little quicker. Hop, 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 hop. Okay.
Juggling with the feet is only part of the fun. You can try juggling with other parts of your body. This is juggling with the thigh. Try to keep the ball bouncing in front of your chest. Always keep your head down, arms to the side, and concentrate.
Every time you touch the ball, you bounce. You jump with it. Hop, 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 hop.
With light touches, you can keep the ball in front of your chest.
And keep your head forward. Hands around the ball.
Let's look at comparisons. This student is doing it properly. This student will have to practice more to get the proper results. Once you master the basics, variations can be fun.
I do a few, then I put it up in the air. Peter takes it, he does a few, and so forth. Hop, 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 and hop, 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 and hop, 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 and hop, 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 and hop, 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 and hop, 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 and hop, 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 and look at that nice forward spin, and hop, 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 and total concentration. Hop, 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 hop. I see you falling away. Hop, hop, up in the air. And here we go. Hop, 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 and come. You're not with me. You have to think. I'm going right to you. Helping each other. One touch only. Ready? Hop, hop. Higher. I'm a little speaker. Hop, 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 hop. Yeah, you saw me struggle. I tried to help you.
Practice juggling with your feet and your thighs. You'll improve your ball control and have fun at the same time. Another way to juggle is with your head. This is a great way to get the feel of the ball and to learn to control it, which, of course, is the key to soccer. Controlling the ball with your head can help you in game situations as well.
Put the ball right over your breech. You cannot see me. That's where the perfect touch with the forehead. Right there. Right there. Between your eyes. For passing and scoring. For clearing, you roll the ball just a little up. Now you can see me. Now you can see me. And the ball will go this way. Everybody, develop a little touch here. Let the ball bounce off your forehead. Keep the head straight forward, chin to your chest. Chin to your chest and keep your eyes open as long as you can. Now, stay seated like this and let it bounce into your lap. Up, and let it bounce into your lap. Up, up, up.
This is another one of those exercises you can practice by yourself. Now try standing up and heading the ball with little touches.
One more time. This is the way we start off. Let the ball bounce out of your head and do this. The ball off here and 1, 2 and 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so forth. Let's go. Everybody.
Remember the basics you learned before. Keep your knees bent, your arms to the side, your feet moving, and use your legs.
Good. Bend your knees. Hands to the side. That's it. Huh?
Practice this with a friend. Don't hit the ball too high. Just kiss it back and forth.
This is not what I want. I wanted that you come from here, from control. Not just sticking your head out and then you poke the ball back and forth. Let's see. Now I'm trying to poke it. You're poking it at him. I'm poking it at him. Eh? Now I want the control with a touch. Let's go. Up, up, up. See, that was a poke. I didn't get close to it. Up, up. That wasn't too bad.
Notice the coach is poking at the ball. In this view, he's controlling the ball properly. A variation on this game would be to hit the ball several times before passing.
3 times and then back. The secret is the footwork, that you get underneath the ball and then you do this, or this, or this. But the stride position is the same. Okay? Don't do it this way. Balance problem. Up, 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 up.
Expand on the basic game. Challenge yourself and your partner by hitting the ball more times. And here is where the power basics of heading come in. Now let's take a look at trapping the ball. It's an essential part of soccer and helps you get control of the ball. But mastering the technique takes a lot of practice.
Your chest and catch it. Off your chest and catch it. Hop. Keep your legs together and forward and forward.
When you're trapping the ball with your body, throw it down, move forward to trap the ball, and keep it in front of you.
And hop and hop. The ball ball may bounce anywhere from here, 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 all over.
Don't try to bounce the ball off your chest. Run through the ball and bring it under control.
Okay, good. Now, the real thing. Sit, stay where you are. Now again, please concentrate. Again, a little in-step training. Concentrate on your kicks, preferably top spin. Run into the ball, smother it, and take control of it with your feet. Accelerate and check. The whole thing as it would be done in the game. And hop, and hop, and hop, accelerate, and check. And start again. And hop, and hop, and hop.
This is a good exercise to put together different ball control techniques.
Hop, and good kick, hop, accelerate, and check. Yeah, okay. Smother, and check. That's terrific.
Start with a good kick. Get control of the ball and keep control.
Dropping the ball with the sole of the foot. This is the way it looks. Hop, toe up, heel down, both legs bent, body over the ball, and use your hands to get that touch. Everybody, stay in front of the ball like this, and hop, eyes on the ball. Toss the ball up, everybody, and keep your head forward, keep your hands forward.
Try to smother the ball. Keep your toe up and your heel down. It should squirt out. Don't step on it. Notice that when these players do it right, the ball goes exactly where it's supposed to. Now try trapping the ball with the inside of the foot. Step a little ahead of the ball, toe up, knees bent.
Okay, first exercise, just do this and see how it looks. You look right through here, right through here. Look right through here, right through here. The toe is up. Look at this position here. Everybody.
Don't put your foot behind the ball. Put it on top and trap it.
Have to go past the ball. Up.
This exercise allows you to practice trapping the ball.
You set the trap. Hop. And you don't do this. You do this. Hop. Okay, don't do this though. Don't do this. Leave it there. Bend your knee. Bend your knee. Bend your knee. That's for, and lean a little more over. Okay, now. Yeah, now. Hop. This way. More. Now give me the ball. Set the trap. No, you're not bend your knee enough. Up, toe up, toe up. More. Bend the knee. Yeah, up higher. It's too low. This way. Yeah, it's not easy. And hop. See? Again. Up in the air and hop. That's it. It gets stuck. You don't have to do anything.
Now throw the ball up and trap it with your foot.
I come from here to here. And hop. And hop.
Notice how the coach traps the ball against the ground and is able to maintain control. It's very important. Now let's talk about the outside of the foot.
This way. Go up. Roll your foot around. And outside of the foot. Right below your ankle. Stand beside the ball. Do this. Or behind the ball, I should say. And this, and touch it. It shouldn't run away. Like this. Look, like this.
This exercise of standing over the ball helps give you the feel of the right way to trap the ball. Now try setting the trap and throwing the ball into it. And finally, try throwing the ball in the air and trapping it. In this one, you can even have a friend throw the ball to you. Practice hard and master the moves. Always remember to get your foot over the ball. Trap the ball to the ground and let it squirt out. Keep the ball under control. The thigh trap is another weapon to add to your arsenal of ball control techniques.
Hop, anything I want. Or right out of the air. Hop, hop, right out of the air. And hop, hop, right out of the air. The ball comes in higher, and I want to have it down. Then I play it. Now you saw this in the Pele film. Down, then I play it. Right down to the feet. And hop, that was not bad.
Here is a view as the coach traps the ball and volley kicks. The ball hits mid-thigh and then can be kicked forward under control. Here, Coach Vogelsinger traps the ball and drops it to his feet. Notice the ball nestles higher on the thigh. Next comes the chest trap. To begin, start moving forward. Chest out, chin down.
Hands to the side. Look at the chest. Blow out your chest. Blow out your chest. And move. Move. And straight possession. And straight possession. And hey, stake it out. Stake it out. And chin down. Chin to your chest. Okay, watch. Next exercise. Toss the ball up and hop. And hop. And hop. This is the way it looks in the game. Or in reality. Hop. And you, this is economy class, né? The bounce, depending on the situation. And hop. Economy class. Economy class. So sometimes if you run forward, maybe good enough. Hop. Hop. That's maybe. And hop. That's not bad, eh? Total control.
As you've seen, the chest trap is used for control. And like other traps, it can be used to push the ball forward for play or to the feet for control. Try some combinations. Start off with the basics and then do whatever seems appropriate. This is the time to be creative.
Up. And up. Up. Clear it. And check. Up. Happens to the best of them, right? Up. And up. Up. Clear it. Eyes up. Check.
Suit your own personality with various combinations. While you're doing the exercise, try to visualize a game situation. An excellent way to learn is to play with a friend. Get between the ball and the defender. That's called screening. And take control however you want. Take turns so each of you can get the feeling and practice the ball control you'll need in a game. Let's go back to some of the elements we've learned in this program. Juggling helps you fine-tune your ball handling skills. Start with instep kicks with one foot and then try alternating feet. Remember to keep the feet moving. Keep your head forward. Don't lean back. That's when you lose control of the ball. Keep your arms to your side and don't kick the ball with your ankle. Try various ways of juggling with your feet. Juggling with your head is a real challenge. Head the ball with little touches. Use your legs. When you're trapping the ball with your body, throw it down. Move forward to trap the ball and keep it in front of you. Don't try to bounce the ball. Run through the ball and bring it under control. When trapping the ball with the inside of your foot, step a little ahead of the ball. Toe up, knees bent. You can trap the ball with the outside of your foot and with the sole of your foot too. Your foot should trap the ball against the ground. Keep your foot over the ball and let it squirt out. The thigh trap is another method of gaining control of the ball. Trap it with the thigh and let it drop to the ground so it can be advanced. It's very important to enjoy practice, so get some friends together and run through a few of the exercises. The more you practice, the better you play. The better your skills, the more you'll like the game. That's when you know you've mastered the power basics of soccer. One of the special techniques Coach Vogelsinger uses is called visualization. You use your mind to form a clear image of each skill you want to master and see yourself succeeding.
Until 2 years ago, when I was made consciously aware of what this is all about, I have never taught imagery, visualization in sports. But since then, I have been convinced that this is one of the most effective ways of teaching kids anything. And I'm not just talking that they can see themselves. I'm even going a step farther by meaning that they can feel it, sense it, smell it, the very moment they do something special, in order that they can recall a similar situation and can throw up from it. I still can recall most of the goals I've scored on the sandlots, as well as on the professional fields. The impression, the whole feeling at the moment has never left me.
The game of soccer is filled with excitement no matter where you play. It may be in your backyard, at school, or on a college or professional team. But wherever it may be, it should always be fun, great fun. Soccer is one of those games that makes you feel good when you play. When the individual skills intermesh with teamwork, the game is a symphony of action. But to play the symphony, you must first learn the individual notes. And that's what this program, Power Basics of Soccer, is about. Our conductor is Coach Hubert Vogelsinger. His philosophy is simple. Practice hard, play hard, know the fundamentals, and have fun. The key to successful soccer is ball control. You have to move the ball down the field to score, and you have to avoid pitfalls along the way. Dribbling is a very important part of soccer. It requires the ability to see two things at once, the ball and the field. There are different styles, and each requires you know the touch and feel of the ball. Dribbling is individual effort in a team context.
And you gently just stroke the ball along. Stroke the ball along. Nicely, with the inside, with the outside. Toe up, toe up. You're using your foot like a hockey player would use the blade of a hockey stick. And going down the ice, and keeping the ball in close check. Because you're not only trying to push the ball along, stroking the ball along, you're also trying to keep it in control as it doesn't run away. Okay? One more time, coaches, please.
Dribbling is something you can practice anywhere you go, and practice is the only way you learn to dribble. Watch the coach stroke the ball along without breaking stride. He does it with little touches on the inside and outside of the foot. One of the most important things is to make yourself comfortable with the ball.
If you're not, make yourself comfortable. You should run with the ball almost the same way as without it. Almost, because you might have to change your gait a little bit to a smaller stride.
As you practice, try a check, then accelerate as a change of pace. Watch this coach as he demonstrates. You can check the ball with the inside, outside, or sole of the foot.
That you maintain balance. The key is that you maintain balance. That you maintain balance. You can't step on it and fall over, because you might do something quickly with it. Hop, check, that sort of thing. And hop, check, hop, go another direction, and so forth. Okay?
You have to maintain balance. Don't step on the ball. Relax, check, and then move on.
But when you do this, and then this is what's bad. And the checking again after. Those three parts. This is okay. This is, you don't have to relax. But then when you check and then accelerate, that's where the whole thing makes the difference.
When you practice, even by yourself, try to visualize the game situation. If you can, practice with other players around, so you get used to handling the ball with others in the way. There are 3 ways to check: with the sole of the foot, with the outside of the foot, and with the inside of the foot. Try some various combinations of checks. Check, accelerate. Check, accelerate. You have to keep concentrating on what you're doing in order to control the ball. If you feel like you're chasing the ball, you're not doing it right. Work the ball with inside and outside checks. Accelerate after each one, and always keep the ball under control. Dribbling is an important part of the game. You dribble to move the ball down the field and to score goals. Feinting is an important part of ball control. It's great to be able to kick and pass, but without the ability to deceive your opponent, you're not going to be very successful. Feinting, quite simply, is making your defender think you're going to do one thing while you do something else. Feinting is used at all levels of soccer and is one of the basics you need to master. The most basic feint to learn is the lunge. Here you see Coach Vogelsinger demonstrating a feint. Notice how his body seems to be going in the opposite direction of the ball. That's the idea. Fake out your opposition. When you practice, make an abrupt change of direction. You have to convince the other player that you're actually going one way. Then you surprise him by going the other. Don't crowd yourself with the ball either. Don't chase it, but don't step on it. Keep it under control. Remember, lunge to the side, then accelerate, then look up.
Now we get into the more individualized tricks, so to speak. You can combine a checking of the ball with this, chop, and off you go. Or chop, and off you go. With the preliminary kick, coaches, please.
You have to make the feint look like a real kick or pass. Use a full backswing with your leg. Don't stop the forward swing until the last instant. Then check it. Everyone has his own individual style of dribbling and feinting. And whether you've played the game for years or are just starting out, it's important to develop your own technique. Now let's take a look at some of the more advanced feints as the coach demonstrates. These are feints that reverse the direction of the ball. In this one, you run past the ball, stop, check, and reverse direction. Another way to reverse direction is with a heel kick. Here's a crossover back heel. Watch in slow motion as the coach gets just ahead of the ball and crosses his foot in front of the body to heel the ball in the opposite direction. An even more difficult feint is this one, where you reverse the ball by kicking behind your support leg with the inside of the foot. If you thought the other feints were complicated, watch this one. The best way to learn feinting is to practice with a friend. Vary your pattern so your moves are not predictable.
I do again, and up I go. Pretend the back heel, and instead I continue. Up I go. And now I'm setting him up for the back heel, up and go.
It's great fun to practice with your friends. If you still have doubts about the effectiveness of feinting, watch these incredible moves. Coach Vogelzinger calls the push pass the most reliable way to interpass because you use the large area on the inside of the foot. Passing, of course, is the basic element of team play. And if done right, it will eventually lead to a goal.
Important thing with the push pass, my friends, right below your ankles, toes up, both knees bent, and you're making a passing angle with your body. Hands to the side, nice and gentle, stroke the ball away, and you feel it, every stroke of the ball. And move your feet. That's your inch perfect, and the ball should roll.
Stroke the ball gently. Don't slam it with your foot. Control the ball at all times.
Not this. You're shuffling the ball. This, not this, this. Come closer. Gently stroke the ball and feel it, almost go through with it. My knee almost get into it. Forward, forward. Every fiber of my body is in the pass. This is a touch pass.
Watch how these players use the push pass to move the ball. It takes teamwork, but the ball is always under control. With several friends, you can practice push passes as a team.
Stroke it, bingo, bingo. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Feel the ball, feel the ball, feel the ball, feel the ball. Hop, hop, hop. We practice and practice. See, I'm going down, through, over to give it that nice spin, top spin, the roll on. I'm aiming for the center of the ball and over. The center of the ball and over. The same with my foot. The center of the ball and over.
Here you get a clear view as the foot goes through the center of the ball and then over. Here's another game you can play with a friend to practice the push pass.
Oh, 3-0. 3-0. Oh, now he's getting mad. Oh, it hopped over. Whoa. Ooh. 3-1. 3-1.
Have as much fun playing these games as you can, but always remember the basics. The chip pass is one of the more advanced techniques. You scoop under the ball and make contact with the inside of the instep to make the ball rise sharply. With the chip pass, you can drive the ball right over the head of the defender and onto your teammate.
You use your foot like an ironing off, like this, like an ironing off. And you cut underneath, and the ball gets a big spin. It is.
Put your support foot next to the ball. Keep your toe up and chip on the inside of your foot. Notice how the body turns slightly on the follow-through.
The easiest way to learn this is by passing to each other. One in the middle, Peter in the back. One in the middle, Peter in the back. Peter gets the ball, he serves me the ball to my playing foot, nice and easy, and then we chip the ball over to the next person. Soft, soft touch, soft touch. It has the direction and has the distance. It stops. After it hits the ground, it stops. Or it hits a person, it stops. It drops dead because of the counter spin.
The lob volley pass is a gentle kick off the inside of the foot. To do it right, it's important to keep your body balanced at all times.
Now, in a realistic situation, the ball bounces, you pay the car up and lift the ball over his head. Okay, now let's try again. Let's do better. Come in, realistic. Up, hop, 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 up, sorry. Hop, hop, hop. See that? Gently loft the ball over.
The push pass, lob volley, the chip pass. They all require teamwork to be successful. When you practice, by yourself or with friends, always remember the basics. And the basics mean playing together as a unit, too. And in the end, you'll get your reward. Kicking the ball to move it down the field or to score a goal is what the game of soccer is all about. Coach Vogelzinger has brought to his training camp some of the best soccer players in the world to help teach you how to kick and score goals. Vincent Chica, player, Clemson University, 1979 to 1983, All-Atlantic Coast Conference champion. Gary Allison, goalkeeper, NASL, ASL, and NISL. Osama Khalil, captain, Egyptian national team and leading national scorer. Hans Krasnick, coach and player, Holstein Quickborough Club, Germany. Wolf Naljak, coach, Escondino Royal Soccer Club. Aldo Quesada, player, Nicaraguan national team and Nicaraguan Olympic team. Nassar Safares, coach, Cleveland State and Whitaker College. Wolfgang Sunholz, player, LA Aztecs, NASL. Boston Minutemen, player and assistant coach. Toronto NASL championship team. At every level of play, soccer is a game that utilizes the skills that are learned during practice. Whether in grade school, college, or as a professional, each person must learn the basics to the game. And for those who love soccer, the game is a truly fun-filled, exciting experience. This is Coach Osima Khalil. He is the captain of the Egyptian national team and has played for both Philadelphia and Montreal.
You know, everything. It's difficult, to stop this business all of a sudden, because I've been around this business 13 years ago. Since I was 17 years old, I started my career. I started in the first division. I started with the national team. I started a professional career. I started to go around. These kind of things gave me more experience and they gave me more love for my game, And that's soccer. It's gave me the chance to see the people, to look around, to travel from this country to this country, And without soccer, I couldn't make it. Soccer, it's give me the chance to see the world, to learn. And I appreciate it so much, really. I like it, I love it,
When I was young, I just wanted to play soccer. And, my friends, my brothers and stuff used to play it. And that's really how I got started. I usually play center forward or sometimes I play right wing. Before I came to Vogelzinger's camp, I couldn't really shoot that good. It's pretty hard to learn the just right touch. And he taught me a lot on shooting. It helps you concentrate you know, on one thing. You know, you can get all your concentration on just one thing, and I think it helps you. It's just fun. I like it.
As an aspiration, I'd like to play professional. I enjoy camaraderie. I enjoy team sports, not individualized sports, because I like to work with other people. That's about why I like the sport. Just made a lot of friends. It's a quick game. It's a thinking man's game. It's non-stop, and it uses every muscle in your body. Physically, it's trained my body very well. I'm in top condition. Anytime I have to run at all for time or anything, I don't have to worry about preparation ahead of time. I'm always in really good shape from soccer. Mentally, it's disciplined me very much. I've had to practice day in and day out. And from that point of view, you get into a little program, so you get things done more from that point of view, because you always have to, from practicing, you know you have to work to attain something. That's what soccer's done.
There are now colleges across the country offering scholarships in soccer. This man, more than any other, is partly responsible for this trend. His love and respect for the game is inspiring to anyone who likes soccer. He will continue to turn out champions of the sport.
If you can get kids to the point where they can feel emotionally, sensually, scoring a goal or doing something well, then that's the highest form of teaching. In fact, I feel that this is the only way that you can teach. You can only give kids the ideas, but they must want to receive them, they must want to teach themselves. And I think part of my way of teaching the last few years in particular has been that particular method. If I do the job right and I romanticize them the right way, then they will come to me to ask me how to become better. But my first job is to make them love the game. There's something in soccer for everyone. It's just a matter of how dedicated, how disciplined, and how much time the particular kid wants to spend in becoming the soccer player he or she wants to be.
The game of soccer is filled with excitement no matter where you play. It may be in your backyard, at school, or on a college or professional team. But wherever it may be, it should always be fun. Great fun.